Alright, my friends. Good morning. Happy Friday. It is Friday, January 7th, 19th? Yes, right? Yes, January 19th. Friday, January 19th, 2024. And we are back with more F-117A Nighthawk Stealth Fighter 2.0. That's a mouthful. Just gonna call it F-117. We've done 2 missions in Europe so far. So we need to do one more. We're doing 3 missions. 3 missions per theater. I don't want to do this because in some countries this is not a nice sign. So I don't even know what this is. 3. So we have to do one more mission in Europe before moving on to whatever the next theater is going to be. So let's see what we got today. Okay. Oh, probably kind of a short one. Yeah, this is kind of a shorter Europe. Hey, Ferd, good morning. Oh, that's fun. That's good. That's a good time. Those are some big Doppler radars right there. Ugh. Not much I can do about it, but okay. Gotta fly through them. So, a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Yep, I like this loadout. All right. Let's see if the
cleared for takeoff.
Hope the engine sounds aren't too bad. Blink. Yeah, it's all right. All right. Okay, good. That leaves us plenty of fuel to talk about if we need to. Hopefully we won't need to. But there's a lot of radar coming in our way. So hopefully. Yeah, hopefully we won't have. Hopefully we'll be okay in that regard. I hope you guys don't find the engine sound too annoying. I don't, but I can see how one might. I can always see. It's weird. The engine sound isn't bad, but if I turn it off, it's also a little weird. Like the silence is a bit strange. Though I will tell you, with the engine sound not in my headphones right now, it's kind of nice. Yeah, I'll keep it off. I don't dislike it, but maybe next time we'll check the ad lib. Maybe for the next mission. I haven't even listened to the ad lib. Maybe the ad lib engine sounds a little easier in the ears because now that it's not in my ears are like, thank you. I'm like, oh, all right, sure. Yeah, this is a relatively short mission for. Oh boy, yeah, this is a relatively short mission for Europe. Which is surprising. Ooh, flying right at a radar. Which radar is that? Boy. Already with the radar. Already with the radar. Cool running mode. I watched Cool Runnings when it first came out in the 90s, and I enjoyed it, but I don't know if it would hold up today. Honestly. Maybe it would. I don't know. I haven't watched it since then. I don't know if that movie would hold up today. Maybe if I turn it down a little bit. Hang on. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so I turned the volume down on the MIDI unit itself, the MT32, and that's a lot better. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. That's a lot easier on the ears. But it's also nice to have something in the background, you know? Like the silence is a bit strange, so I prefer to have something, you know? But turning the volume down a little bit on the actual MIDI unit seemed to help. Oh, that's handy. But yeah, maybe we'll try the ad-lib. I've never really tried the ad-lib sound effects. Wonder if they're better or worse. Maybe we'll try that next. All right. Wow, we're going to be flying over a few radar sites. That's fun. That's a good time. Can't tell what kind they are right now. But they're also not, they also don't look like they're pinging actively. So I'm not 100% that we have to. That's the beauty of a Cold War. No one's looking for anything up here right now. So, there's an airplane coming in that might be a problem. I wonder what that is. An IL-76? Yeah, I wonder what that is. Alright, so these radar sites don't seem to be very active right now because they don't think anything's supposed to be up here, so we're probably okay. Okay, that airplane... Oh, it's turning away from me. It might be okay then. Alright. Alright, we might be okay. See, those kind of airplanes, they only have their radar in their nose, so if they're turned away from me, it's going to be okay. I hope. Carlsbad? There's a Carlsbad down here in California, so that was surprising to see that. I was like, what? Oh, probably a different Carlsbad. Again, America is very unoriginal when it comes to naming things. We'll just steal everyone else's names, they probably said. In a British accent. All right. So, yeah, we're very lucky right now that these radar sites don't think anyone's supposed to be up here. Yeah, very lucky. Huh? Huh. Okay. Yeah, very lucky that this is why I prefer the Cold War. But on Discord, on my Discord, Hey Shang, I hope I'm saying that right. He suggested, I hope it's a he. They suggested that is they what you use when you're not sure of a person's gender? Probably, right? Okay. They suggested that for at least two theaters, Desert Storm and Vietnam, we try the conventional war. So that's what we're gonna do. For those two theaters. I almost always run Cold War because I think it's more fun to be as sneaky as possible. Because you can play any sim and get a conventional war, you know? But only these sims have the full Cold War, you're not even supposed to be seen at all scenario. That's why I like to stick with those. I think they're more fun. Also, yeah, he suggested for those two theaters we try conventional war. And then Desert Storm, it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's not the original Vietnam War, but I'm not averse to it. You know, so for I think those two theaters we'll try conventional war, which will probably make these missions a little trickier since those radar sites we just flew through, for example, would probably be active and pinging, and that would make my life harder. But since we're in a Cold War in this scenario in Europe here, and no one knows I'm supposed to be here, we seem to be doing mostly okay so far. Yeah. I wondered if I up the difficulty. Oh, I wonder if I up the difficulty would those radars start be more active? I don't know. Rodom? Oh shit. Ah, fuck me. Okay. Let's get away from them. They have really, 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 really good radar. So I'm a little nervous about them, but I think we're going to be okay. Just get away from them. Let's just get the fuck away from them. Come on. Okay. Oh, it's too close for my liking. Too close. Oh boy. That's a little too much radar for my liking. And now we're flying over some convention centers in, I don't know what city this is. Don't like how close they are. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Nope. Let's get away from that fucker. Okay, we just flew underneath them. We should be okay now. Yeah, better. All right, good. Ah, that was Dresden. Interesting. Well, no, that's not Dresden. I don't know what we just flew over, but maybe up ahead is Dresden? I don't know. Ah, I don't know. No, that probably wasn't Dresden we just flew over, but whatever. Okay, so we might be able to see our first target soon. Ah, there it is. All right, there it is. Liberec, where's that? Does anyone know where Liberec is? Is that Germany? I don't know where that is. Does anyone know where Liberec is in the chat? Spaz probably knows. He knows everything. Walking encyclopedia, that man. So yeah, I'm guessing that sounds German, but I'm not 100%. You never know with these Slavic names. Liberec. Oh, it's in the Czech Republic. What was the Czech Republic called back in the 80s? Was that called Czechoslovakia back then? Maybe? God, I can't remember. Anyway, apparently that's in the Czech Republic. Ah, okay. Formerly, at the time of this game, Czechoslovakia. I'm surprised I remember that. I don't know, the name Czechoslovakia always stuck in my brain as such an interesting name for a thing, so I think that's why I readily had it on hand. It's one of those country names that just like, wow, that's an interesting name for a thing. All right. So we'll probably be okay with this picture because there's no radar close by, so I don't have to like time opening the bay or anything. I should have it open for a minimal amount of time, of course, but now what I want to do is wait till the thing renders up ahead. There it is. All right, there we go. Got it. All right, time to make our slow turn. All right, hang on. All right, hang on. Between the radar blips, I thought I'd take a quicker turn. All right. Where is our next target? Photograph enemy airplane at Wittstock. Where the hell is that? Wittstock. Oh, we're still a ways away. Wittstock. Where the hell is that? Czechoslovakia? A lot of those countries were. The more I listen to historical podcasts, the more I learned that wow, that stuff was a real mess back then. For a long time. I'm currently listening to the Christmas episodes of Behind the Podcast, Behind the Bastards, and that one oh God, what was his name? That first guy. Right now I'm on the one of Nestor Manco, which is amazing. Who was the first guy? Hang on. Yeah, it's such an unusual name. Raoul Wallenberg. I'd never heard of Raoul Wallenberg until this episode of Behind the Bastards. What a hero! My God, I mean, my Lord, what that guy did to save Jews in Nazi. Was it not? What country was it? Anyway, that guy was amazing. Okay, so far we've been lucky. Okay, there's probably our target up there. Because of course it's a runway. Of course it is. All right. Cottbus. Probably Cottbus or some such nonsense. Hey, Ratu. Good afternoon. So there's a movie called Spirited. It's a Christmas movie. It's on Apple Plus, and it's a Christmas musical starring Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. It's pretty fun. They have a few decent songs, but they have one great song called "Good Afternoon" about how back in the day, "Good afternoon" was like the highest insult. It was like the fuck you of today, and so when anyone ever says good afternoon or just even afternoon, I just laugh. I thought that was funny. All right, let's see. Hey, Berlin, huh? How far are we from our target? Oh, that's why. Ooh, okay. Just flew over a SAM radar that isn't on because it doesn't expect anyone to be up here. Any minute now, I should be able to. There you go. Airplane just sitting there at Wittstock, which is probably Germany. And this is a fun. Watch the American public education student remember geography. All right, there's a lot of stuff around here. There's that missile boat. Oh, there's radar at Wittstock. Oh, that's fun. Okay, I'm going to have to be tricksy with my photo taking here. Because the radar at Wittstock does seem to be active. So I have to be careful when I open the bay. Yeah. Oh man, that's not fun. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Yeah, see, that's not great at all. Okay. It's not very active, Wittstock here. I keep wanting to say Woodstock. Wittstock. It's not very active, but I still have to be careful. Okay. All right. Still too far away to take a picture. Is there a St. Petersburg in USA? I thought that was Russia. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, we're not going to move yet. Not going to move. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, isn't there one in Florida? I think St. Petersburg, Florida, maybe. Okay, let's start slowly turning back toward. Yeah, this is a relatively quick mission for this map. This theater usually has much longer missions. Yeah, we're not even good with our own geography, let alone anyone else's. I mean, to be fair, America is fucking huge. It is a massive country. Maybe too big. Maybe too big. California is bigger than California by itself is bigger than some countries. This is a freaking huge country, and so even America, I'm like, where? What? Okay, let's make our way back out. I am honestly surprised at the shortness of this mission, because usually this is one of this and I think the North Cape might be like the biggest theaters in the game. Though I haven't seen all the theaters, to be fair, but in F-19 those were the biggest theaters. Like Cuba was very small by comparison. Huh. That's very true, too. It's very true. I wonder what that plane over there is that's pinging me, because some big. I wonder if it's an IL. I wonder if it's a IL-76, because that's got to be right. Because that's far away, and yet it's still giving me a huge. It's a huge radar. It's got to be an IL-76, right? Yeah, got to be. So now we're heading back to Lek. Whatever the hell that is. Lek. L-E. Oh. Lek apparently is in Germany? Is that Germany right there? Am I misreading this map? All right, hang on a second. Boop-a-doop. All right. Yeah, because I didn't think Germany went that far north. I thought that was like, yeah, maybe Denmark or something. Lübeck, huh? Yep. I wonder, I don't know if you can crash into a building in this game. I don't want to find out either, to be perfectly honest. Now you may be wondering, Brian, why aren't you heading exactly for the waypoint? Because the runways in this game are either at 0 degrees or 180 degrees, and so I'm trying to line up with the runway. I'm trying to line up to the runway from here, which I'm pretty close to doing. It looks like. Buildings at what buildings? What city is this? Oh, you're not going to tell me. Fine. Getting close to being lined up, I think. Yeah, must be. There was an IL-76 out there. I knew it. It's landing, though, which is good. I think I'm almost lined up. There we go. There's the 0. All right, hang on. There we go. That overcorrected a little bit. See if I can get back the other way. Should be able to see it now. There it is. All right. Once the tick up there is lined up with the 0, I'll turn back. I know I have an ILS thing here, but I don't trust it. I never use it. There we go. That looks good. All right. I'll gain a little altitude. That's good enough. All right. Start slowing down a little bit. Hey, we were just over at Woodstock. We were just over there. How funny. Stupsk. Oh. This game is such a nice change of pace from Tornado, which I think hated me. I think Tornado really hated me. Such a shame, because I wanted to like that game, but it certainly did not like me. It's a shame when you realize you're not smart enough to play a thing. All right, let's
cleared the way.
Okay. Oh. Not as good a score because it was a shorter mission. All right. Thanks. All right, so that's 3 missions in Europe. Where are we going to go next? I guess if you're talking going from left to right, it looks like Libya should be the next one we go to. I love how these 3 are like right next to each other, like boom, boom, boom. So we'll do Libya next, and then after that, we'll do the North Cape. Ah, yes, it looks like the North Cape is the physically largest theater in the game. And it looks like Central Europe, and maybe the Persian Gulf is also pretty large physically. Yeah, look how tiny Cuba was by comparison. All right, we'll do Libya next. Still Cold War. All right. Not as risky, apparently, as Central Europe. Oh, but this has aircraft carriers. Okay, I forgot about that. So I might have to land in a carrier. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed it. Oh, good. We're taking off and landing at physical bases. That's nice. Okay. We might not have too much radar to speak of. That's nice. It's a very pretty game for 1991, especially. It's a very pretty game. Yeah, I still think it's very pretty. flying around at night, the twinkles of the cities and everything. Really well done. Especially, again, for a 33-year-old game. We're getting older, people. It's 33 years old. Okay. I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad DCS is getting a North Cape theater, but then what? All right. What is it again? We're photography. Destroy a nuclear plant? What? I thought we were in a Cold War situation. We are in a Cold War situation. I'm destroying a nuclear plant. What? Oh, fuck that. Oh, no, we don't have any Mavericks. Oh, shit. Oh, we don't have any Mavericks. Oh, fine. Oh, I forget how to deliver. I forget how to deliver these things. I forget how to deliver these things. These are fuel bombs, right? I think. I totally forget how to deliver them. But okay, we'll try it. It must be bad if they want me to blow it up during a Cold War.
Cleared for takeoff.
Okay. Fuel air bomb. I don't remember. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Okay, I guess we're... Fuel air bomb. Hang on. Ah. So I have to be at least 500 feet away from... Oh. Oh, oh. Fuel air explosive. So if I want to do a toss bombing, I have to be at least 500 feet off the ground. But if I want to do a level release bombing, I have to be at 2,000 feet, which seems silly. Oh, boy. Okay. Good thing for manuals. I'm not good at toss bombing if Tornado has taught me anything. All right. But I don't want to be flying at 2,000 feet either. I might just do the level bombing at 2,000 feet because, shit, I'll probably hit it that way. There we go. So, yeah, I guess I'll have to, yeah, I'll try the level bombing. There's not a ton of radar coverage in that area, if I recall, so I might be all right. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, guys, you know how I know we're in Libya? It's brown. Unlike Europe, which was green. Okay, well, let's hope I can do this. I don't remember the last... I don't know if I've ever dropped a fuel air explosive, thank you, Spaz, in this game. I usually avoid things like that. I usually just get a Maverick and go, pew, pew, done. But there weren't any Mavericks available. Game. Growl. So I gotta do this silly thing. Oh, well. Part of me wonders if I should hit the secondary target first. A little closer. It'd be an easier turn. Let's see the secondary target. How do we... Yeah, all right. Then we do... Yeah, all right. Yeah, we're going to take a slightly different tack here. Right, we're photographing the secondary target. Right, okay. All right, so we're going to hit the secondary target first, take a picture, and then holy crap. That sounds utterly terrifying. Too. That sounds absolutely terrifying. This is why I could never be a pilot. You hear all these recordings of pilots in distress, about to crash and all that, and they're all like, we've lost the left wing, and it looks like we're going down. You know, they're super calm the whole time. I'd be like, I could never be a pilot. I could never, ever. I could never, ever, ever be a pilot. Oh. Yeah, I know, but the fact that they can try and solve a problem and speak and be very calm, at least sound calm at the same time, I couldn't do that. I couldn't spin all those plates at once. It would just be screaming all the way down. Hey, maybe you can't get... Yeah, I'm way too emotional. I'd be screaming and crying. That's a MiG-29 right there. What? Oh. Okay. Must be a boat. Every time I play this theater in this or F-19, all I think of is Back to the Future. The Libyans! You know. Okay. I wonder how actual Libyans felt about that back in the day. I can't imagine great. Okay. Still have a ways to go before our little picture taking endeavor, and then we're gonna drop a big ass bomb. Apparently, a fuel air bomb. All right. Yeah. Yeah. In 1985, I didn't think anything of it. Well, to be fair, Nazis are always acceptable bad guys in any situation. They are. Yeah, communists and terrorists, a little more nuanced. The Nazis, always bad guys. Okay. I wonder if movies have provoked any kind of international incident. I wonder. I hope not. Who the hell knows? I still think Iron Eagle 2 should have been a congressional judiciary hearing about all the war crimes the kid committed in Iron Eagle 1. They have? Oh, no. Do you have an example, Spaz? Out of sheer curiosity? That makes me sad to know that. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I am a little bit, given my ignorance, but I shouldn't be, I guess. But that makes me sad. That makes me very, very sad to know that our entertainment has sparked diplomatic incidents. Why did I say incidences? That's not right. Have they were too? I mean, I know that a lot of our games, like in Germany, they take out humans and replace them with like robots because of violence and stuff. But like, I'm not sure I remember. Something's tickling the brain box, but I can't remember what. Okay. I've never seen Borat. It looked not like my kind of humor, so I never have seen Borat. But I didn't even think of. Wait. For two, why did the game Raid Over Moscow cause stir in Finland? Why did that cause a stir in Finland? I don't even know if I ever heard of that game. It was considered anti-Soviet. Couldn't you consider this game anti-Soviet? I mean, I'm not... There's a lot of stuff that was anti-Soviet back then. Right? There we go. Like, wouldn't they... Oh... Was it a game? Was this game made in Finland? Was that the problem? This Raid Over Moscow game, was it made in Finland? Was that the issue? I've never heard of this. Did they ban the sale of it in Finland or something to try and appease the Soviets? Or, like, how did that work exactly? I've never heard of raid over Moscow. Hang on. Hang on. All right, hang on a second. I got to take a picture here. There we go. All right, now let's turn back to... There we go. All right, now we're going to turn toward waypoint 2. Oh no! Don't dox my stealth fighter, Wink. That's true. 1984, yeah. Okay. I feel like I'll be lucky if I hit this target. Level bombing at 2,000 feet. Yeah, that's going to be great. All right, here we go. I can't see it yet. No, that's the engine sound for the game. See, if I turn it off, it's kind of weird and silent. I'm trying to give you guys the authentic 1991 experience. All right. All right, we should be able to see the target any minute now. There it is. Okay. All right. There's a radar site right next to it, too. Shit. All right. Okay. Well. Now you can't fight what you can't hear, right? Hey, Thorsten. I'm about to try and drop a fuel air explosive onto a nuclear plant in Libya during the Cold War, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it because you either toss it at 500 feet or you level bomb it at 2,000 feet, and I don't like either of those options. But we got to start climbing. All right, Buck. Not too much, though. Not too much. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I hope that hits. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit. Please get hit. Please get it. Well, that was funny.
Primary target hit.
Hey, I did it. All right, time to get the hell out of Dodge. All right. Yeah. Huh, interesting. All right, let's get the hell out of Dodge. Did it count? Did I do it? Yay! Oh, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it, you guys. Oh, hubbub, just increased sales. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, Benghazi, hey. Oh, man. Ugh. Oh, yeah, I remember. I was terrified of nuclear war in the 80s. Absolutely terrified. Because of a TV movie I saw. What was that movie called? Was it The Day After or something? No, it was something else, but hang on. Yeah, The Day After. I saw The Day After on TV, and it scared the bejesus out of me. I was 10 when that movie came out, and yeah, I watched it on TV. It's like, ooh, I thought it would be like a science fiction movie, like I thought it would be like War Games or something. No, that movie scared the crap out of me. Absolutely scared the crap out of me. Well, it's a funny thing too, because after as I grew up and it didn't happen, I got less scared of it. And then in 10th grade, which was 1990, we read and watched the movie of On the Beach, which just reignited all those fears again. Even this is like right after the Soviet Union fell, and so the chances of that were much lower than they had been when The Day After came out, but it reignited all that stuff again. Ugh. Yeah, I only watched The Day After once, never again. I don't remember much of it, but I remember just not being able to sleep after that. I was like up all night, just staring out the window, waiting for the bright light to come. Because I was 10. And my grandparents didn't my grandparents who I grew up with, they didn't regulate anything I watched, so I could watch anything I wanted. So yeah, I was for the entirety of the 80s, there was this terrifying undercurrent in the back of everything. Like, we could die any minute. Yeah. So that was fun. That was a good time. I mean, it could have happened in the 70s too, but I was too young to know then. I was too young to know anything in the 70s. But yeah, I watched the day after at exactly the wrong time. Morning, Julie. Oh, I could never watch that show, Ferd. I know Chernobyl was very good as a show, but I could never ever watch that. Oh yeah, I can't imagine. Oh my God, I can't. I mean, we were terrified over here in America. I remember. I can't imagine how y'all must have felt over there. Oh my God. Yeah, let's make a nuclear reactor out of graphite. That'll work. Oh no! Oh, God damn it! No, get out of the rain! Oh no! What? Hang on. I just... I just got an email about some kind of fundraising event from Bungie. I'm just like, hey Bungie, why not, instead of doing a fundraising event just to help with your taxes, you not fire everybody? Oh God. Sorry. I'm just so angry about all the game devs that have been fired lately. So very angry. Like, I worry that all these game devs being fired and all these studios being closed, like, are we going to see a ripple effect of that in the coming years where we have a burst bubble in video gaming and, like, suddenly, I mean, we have way too many games being made right now. That's true, but, I mean, it's sad when people lose their jobs and then leave the industry, which might happen. They might have to get other more regular jobs, and it just scares me. Yeah, we're going to have another, like, kind of a gaming downturn because of it. I'm... So yeah, to see Bungie, like, doing this fundraising nonsense, it's like, I don't care about lowering your tax liability because you did a fundraiser. I want you to not fire people. Anyway. Just so easy to be so angry right now. So Libya is not as visually and interesting a theater as Europe because we're not flying over windmills and stuff. We're flying mostly over water, and the water in this game is kind of like, is that water or is that like blue ground? You know, it's like, I guess that's the best they could do in 1991, but just weird looking. Oh. And I thought that, I didn't know, yeah, water with tumbleweeds. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know the FAE was a laser guided bomb. Well, that makes things a little easier. I didn't know that. That lock thing surprised me. Yeah, that is my hope as well, Ferd, is that a lot of these people who were laid off either become solo game devs or make their own studios, you know? But then when they make their own studios, don't get bought out by places like the Embracer Group. Especially them. Oh, God. Yeah, that is my hope, is that a lot of these game devs will stay in the industry and make their own way, and we'll get a lot of great games out of it. But it's hard. It's hard to tell. It's like maybe if they pool their resources, they can support each other. I don't know. I don't know. It's worrying. I worry about I worry about these folks because, you know, you want them to make great games and you want those games to succeed. But a lot of people are making great games, but they're getting harder and harder to find because there's 40 games released every day. You know? I think that's what it came to in 2023. That like 15,000 games came out or something like that. And that's like averaging 40 games a day. How do you get noticed in that environment? I don't know. I mean, I'm obsessive. I check the Steam release lists and everything almost daily. So and even I miss stuff. You know, I check every now and again. I'll check the new release list and the upcoming game list just to see if I've missed anything. And even I miss stuff. And I'm fairly obsessive about checking these lists. So how can just a normal schmuck who goes to the front page of Steam to find a good game, how can they know about all these awesome games being released? I don't know. So yeah, it's got to be a bit demoralizing to be a game dev, and I just, my heart goes out to all of them. First world problem, I know, but it's like the two biggest creative forces in my life that I care about most are video games and music, and it's like they're the ones where the artist gets the shortest end of the stick. You either make no money from Steam and whatnot because your game isn't seen, or you make no money from streaming services like Spotify for your music. It's like how are you supposed to survive being creative in this environment? But, you know, capitalism doesn't want you to be creative. Capitalism wants to take your creativity and make AI art out of it and shit. I hate capitalism so much, you guys. I hate it so much. All right, anyway. All right, let's start our turn away from the. Okay. Now we're gonna watch that blue thing, that blue tick up there on the top of the HUD, crawl toward the 000 over there, and when it's at the 000, I'll turn back toward the airport. So yeah, the audacity of Bungie doing a fundraiser, just like, hey Bungie, instead of doing a fundraiser, why don't you not fire people? Oh, and while you're at it, why don't you not fridge your own content? Have you guys heard about this? What Bungie does with their own Destiny 2 content? Like, hey, I paid for that. Well, you can't play it anymore. What do you mean? We're putting it in the vault. What do you mean vault? I paid for that. Yeah, well, you can't play it anymore. What? You're not Disney. Stop it. I paid for that. That's what got me. That's what I was enjoying Bungie. I was enjoying Destiny 2 for a while. It's a good shooter with a lot of content. And then like, oh yeah, we're going to vault this content that you paid for that you haven't played yet. What? I paid for that. Just absolutely infuriating. So yeah, I don't play. Plus, it takes up a fuck ton of hard drive space. Anyway, I'm rambling a bit because there's not much else to do right now. Hang on. Oh. Whoop, whoop. Damn. I always overshoot. So let's try and... All right, hang on. We should be able to see the... Is that where we're landing? Yep. That's where we're landing. Sigonella, wherever the hell that is. Alright, hopefully I'm mostly lined up. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. Oh yeah, I think I'm mostly lined up. Alright, let's gain a little altitude. Oh yeah, just a little bit off. Just a little tiny bit off. But acceptable. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, I really enjoy Ubisoft games a lot. Like I really all the Far Cry's I've played and whatnot. I like Ubisoft games, and they're like, yeah, you should get comfortable with not owning your games. Hey, you should get comfortable with fucking the fuck off. How about that? Oh shit, hang on. I got distracted.
Good landing.
Good landing. I love how the guy always sounds surprised. Like, good landing. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, not as good a score because it's not as big a theater. Director of subscriptions. What a title. Yeah, I know. It was kind of clickbaity, but still, it's kind of gross. All right. Wow, nothing. All right. All right. I think we have time for one more Libya mission. Let's do. Photograph SAM radar. Destroy a tank farm. Oh God. Oh, and then fly. Oh, okay. Not much in the way of radar. Just a pulse radar right here at Benghazi. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Cluster bomb, huh? All right. How do you want me to drop that game? I mean, I could take a. I know I could take a. I know I could take a Maverick, but let's see. How do you want to drop a cluster bomb? (500 feet altitude. You know what? Why not? We'll try it. You know, Mavericks aren't always going to be available, as our last mission showed, so we'll try the cluster bomb. Why not? Wow, wait. You think I'm going to be using more fuel than you're loading? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, remember, we have to be 500 feet to drop these things. Okay. Oh, yeah, they definitely want us to step in that direction. They definitely want to. I mean, they've seen how successful Microsoft's Game Pass is, and they all want to do that. But I'm worried it's going to follow the same thing that like video streaming has done. You know, where it's like, oh, instead of just putting everything on Netflix, we all want to have our own little Netflix. It's like, that's really not how anything works. Like, I don't want to pay for a separate PBS. I don't want to pay for a separate PBS streaming service. Thank you very much. And Stars and whatever else. All right, hang on. Okay, we should have enough fuel if we keep our thrust low. Thank goodness. All right. So what are we doing first? We're photographing a thing. Okay. Camera's already set. All right. All right. I mean, I've been tempted to get that Ubisoft service just to try out that new Avatar game, because apparently that new Avatar game is pretty good. But I'm just like, I'll just wait for a sale. You know, I'd rather just, buy it than, because I already have all the other. Well, no, there's another Ubisoft game I want to try. I want to try that new Crew Motorfest game also. That's like, I can wait for a sale. There are so many games right now. I don't feel the rush. There are very few games where I feel the rush to play something now. Very few. So, like, I don't feel the need to subscribe to Ubi's service. I mean, say what you want. Ubisoft does have a terrific library of games, but I just do not feel compelled to subscribe to their service. But I guess it's good for people who do, you know? I guess if you don't have a lot of money and you can afford $15 or now $18 a month for a bunch of games, maybe it's a better value for you, you know? And I am glad people have options. I just don't want that to be the only option, and I do worry about that. But we'll see. Sorry, what's happening? Hang on. Those two targets are really close to each other. Like, super close to each other. Okay. Ah, they are really close to each other. That's wacky. And I'm glad they have the option for both, and I hope they continue to do so. Yeah. I don't think Ubisoft will remove the option to buy their games outright. That's just silly. But who the hell knows anymore? Everyone wants continual income, like what you get with your Fortnites and your other games as services things, and it just doesn't work for every game. It doesn't work for, you know. But maybe that's what they're steering people toward, is continual income generation for video games. And, you know, us older folks will still want to buy our games, but people younger and younger will get more comfortable with the idea of subscribing to their games. I don't know. I think my wife's making toast. I have a terrible sense of smell, and even I can smell that. That's like my worst sense, is my sense of smell. I don't know why. All right. Mind how you go. I love you. Did you make toast? Okay, that's what I smell. Enjoy. Yeah, that's a good point, Thorsten. I do love being able to buy and support indie games. But apparently, mobile games are what's making all the money these days, and they all have subscriptions and in-app purchases and all that crap. So who the hell knows where things are going to go? And VR is becoming a bigger thing than I realized, which is mostly good. All right, we're going feet dry. Oh, I thought there might be like a village around or something, but nope. The hell was that? There's a plane out there with a... Is there an IL-76 out there? There might be an IL-76 out there. Or wait, what is that? No, it's something real close. Ah, shit. Of course. That's why it's got really good radar. It's a fucking MiG-29. Yeah, keep turning. That's right. Keep turning away from me. There you go. Good, good, good. Oh, great. Oh, great. Is it landing? Oh, it might be landing. Kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I think it might be landing. Ah, yes, it is landing. Look at that. I know. I'm watching it. Oh, you work at sea, Bird? What do you do? If I don't know if you've told me what you do. What do you do at sea? What do you do? Oh, wow. You're a marine biologist. That's amazing. So do you spend like literal days out there doing your work? Or do you go out and come back? How did we not know that? Is there a specific I'm interested now. Is there a specific thing you're studying? Oh, wow. Is that what they call it? Offshore? I've never heard that phrase before. Makes sense, though. It's a good phrase for it, really. Two to 4 weeks at sea. Wow. I couldn't do that. The sea terrifies me. Unless it was on a cruise ship, then maybe. It was on a giant cruise ship where I could pretend I'm not on the ocean. If it was on a giant cruise ship where I could pretend for a week that I'm not on the ocean, but I'm on a giant, I'm in a some kind of enclosed Logan's Run city, then maybe it'd be okay. 2 to 4 weeks at a time. Like entirely on the ocean, like you don't get off the boat for 2 to 4 weeks? Like entirely at sea? Offshore? Wow. I don't think I could do that. I love boats, but I don't think I could do that. I really like being on land. Yeah, wow. That sounds amazing. Wow. That's awesome. What is, if you don't mind me asking, what's a typical project for you to work on that takes you out to sea like that? What am I doing? I'm photographing? I can talk. Photographing. SAM radar at Port Brega. All right, we should be able to see it soon. All around Europe. Wow, that's amazing. So is that why we don't see you on stream is that why we don't see you in the chat that must be why we don't see you in the chat every so often. Like we won't see you for days or weeks at a time. Because you're doing work that might not. Wow, I can't imagine not. Wow, that's awesome. You make sure they don't kill marine animals. Good for you. That's amazing. That's wonderful. Now that really makes me happy because, yeah, we don't want marine animals killed. We need those. Plus, a lot of them are cute. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Okay. Now, for the bomb, we have to be at 500 feet, so I got to remember that. But good on you for trying to keep those marine animals alive, because if it was up to the corporations, they just kill everything. There was a recent dollop about the oyster industry in New York in centuries past, where it got to such a point where they basically killed all the oysters, because they let the companies and the fishermen and everything run ragged for so long that they basically killed all of them. So yeah, if companies and capitalists had their way, they just kill everything for an extra dollar or an extra, sorry. All right, and now our next target is really nearby. Oh, there's a plane right there. Oh shit. Oof. It's only a MiG-25, so we're lucky. So there's the tank farm. We're getting them in the middle of tank harvest, you guys. Okay, so this is a manual bomb, which is where we have our little bomb thing there, our range. Okay, so we got to climb to 500 feet. Not happy about that. We're going to slow down also. Okay. All right, here we go, 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 here we go. Oh.
Target hit.
Hey, I got it. But it's hard to protect the ugly things. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, time to get out of here. Because at least in F-19, I'm sure it's the same in this game. When something gets blowed up, nearby aircraft will come check it out. So I want to be away from here. Hang on, let's make our turn a little. We got plenty of time. But we can make our turn a little more shallow. But yeah, we definitely want to get away. Oh boy, okay. I think we might be clear now. I'm not even seeing those planes on the map anymore. We might be okay. Oh, still getting, yeah, let's not turn too much. There's still some powerful radar out there. But did that, yeah, good, we did it. Great. All right. Great. Great. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. All right. Okay. It's interesting how so many other theaters were like, just photograph stuff, but this theater's like, even though it's a Cold War, we want you to blow up some shit. Like, oh, all right. Sneakily blowing up shit. Excuse me. All right, we should be okay now. Should be. Excuse me. Pardon me. So it sounds like we dropped both of our bombs, but only hit with one of them, but that's really apparently all it took. So yay. So yeah, anyway, good on you, Ferd, for protecting both the cute and ugly sea life. because all of it's important. It is all important, and if we just let, companies and governments do whatever the hell they wanted, everything would be dead. Everything would be dead. So, yay. So, yeah, thank you for your work. I have one last question do you work for like a nonprofit? Do you work for the government? I'm just curious how that happens. Because I can't imagine a for-profit company would be interesting in protecting sea life. That just seems to go against capitalism. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay, so that's great. Okay. You are forced by the government to be hired by the companies to keep their asses in check. Good. Good. I wish America did more shit like that, but we are too capitalist. Not to undercut the work that is done by hardworking people who do shit like that here, but it doesn't feel like enough. There's a missile boat to our, right frickin' there. Oh, really? It started in the U.S. oil. Really? Huh. That surprises me greatly. That really shocks me. Wow. Two of the most capitalist nations in the world, I mean. Wow. Wow. Okay, color me surprised. Oh, pardon me. Caffeine. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Yeah, I would not have thought the origins of what you do trying to save marine life would have originated here in the US. But okay. That's amazing. Maybe we're not all bad. I don't know. Really? A lot of environmental stuff began here? I didn't know that. I mean, good. I just didn't know that. I do remember the dolphins and the tuna and everything. I do remember that. I do remember the the fish with the can plastic around. The plastic can things around dolphins' mouths and stuff. They insist. And a missile boat up ahead, but since it's a Cold War, it's not actively pinging because it doesn't think anyone's up here, which is great for me. I didn't know that, Luke. I'm not surprised. I am surprised, but I shouldn't be. I know America isn't all terrible. It's just mostly terrible. But a broken clock and all that. I know a lot of good comes out of us too. Like Marvel movies. And Star Trek. Mostly Star Trek. Is Star Trek one of the greatest cultural additions we've made to the world? I think so. We got a ways to go. Oh, interesting. Okay. God damn it, Luke. So the Star Trek podcast we listen to, we're currently on Voyager right now. And we're almost done Voyager. We're in season 7. We're about a third of the way through the season. And I will be very happy to be done with Voyager. But then that means we're doing Enterprise next. And I haven't really seen all of Enterprise. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not. I've heard so much shit about Enterprise. I hear it gets great in its last season, I guess, but Voyager has been such a slog. Oh my God. I'll be very glad. I'll be honestly very glad when Voyager is over, because, TNG could be inconsistent, but my God, TNG can be inconsistent, but my Lord, can Voyager be insanely inconsistent. Oh my God, it is just maddening how inconsistent that show can be sometimes. And there's a lot of love about Voyager. I love Janeway. I love Tuvok. I love the Doctor. I love Seven of Nine. She's become, Jerry Ryan is an amazing actress, and she's done so much with that character. But then you have everybody else, and then you have just after watching Deep Space Nine, Voyager seems like so many steps down. I don't know. Every so often, we're like, let's watch some Star Trek, and it's usually TNG or DS9. Or lately, Strange New Worlds or Lower Decks. We have never wanted to rewatch a Voyager episode. And Voyager, it's been sad. Voyager has had some amazing episodes. Voyager has had some admittedly amazing episodes. The saddest episode I have ever seen of Star Trek Yeah, very few of the characters change, which is sad. I think one of the saddest episodes of Star Trek so far that I've seen is on Voyager, with that duplicate crew that turns into goo at the end. Oh God. Oh God. Just so. Ooh. That is one of the saddest, like legitimately most depressing episodes of any Star Trek I've ever seen. And then you have the episode where Janeway and Paris turn into salamanders. Or Chakotay is boxing for some reason. Or anything with Chakotay, really. Just anything with Chakotay. Or Kim, or... Yeah, they never talk about their babies again. Like, what are you guys doing? You have babies. Oh, yeah. Well, the one with the rock. He's only in it for, like, a minute. He was only in that episode for like 30 seconds, and then like you never see him again. Like I was excited about that episode, like, ooh, it's the one with the rock in it, and then he's like barely there in the beginning, and then you never see him again. It's like, what the Now the episode with Jason Alexander was excellent. The think tank episode, that was great. Oh shit, hang on. I am oh boy, hang on. I am not paying attention here. Oh boy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The one with the rock. Oh, good. Okay. $3.86. Funny. Yeah, it's such a shame. Like The Year from Hell with Kurtwood Smith in it. Amazing two-parter. That could have been a whole season, but no, just a two-parter. Yeah, I wish they would have made the whole series like that. But what are you going to do? Consistency? What's that? Yeah, I might need to up the opponent quality because this is a little too easy, really. Yeah. All right, friends, that is going to do it for today. Monday we'll be returning with a space game. Now, I don't know which space game I'm going to do yet because I just asked for like 18 keys from like 3 space games just came out recently. And so I emailed them all for keys and I haven't heard back. So I don't know what we're going to do on Monday. If I don't hear from them, we're going to do a game called Void Marauders if I don't hear from anybody. So if I don't hear from anyone, we're going to do a game called Void Marauders. So that'll be on Monday. So yeah, that's going to do it for today. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Be safe, be well. Take care of each other. Get all your shots, vaccines, flu shots. Wear the masks. Wear your mask. Thank you as always to our patrons for literally keeping the lights on around here. And yeah, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And we'll see you back here on Monday with something spacey. Void Marauders or something if I get a key for it. I don't know yet. Have a good